really shouldn't be recording this video. I have a lot of work to do. I've been very busy. This is something that's sort of been preying on my mind lately. It's really bugging me. I spend a lot of time on YouTube while I'm doing my photo editing or doing my other work. And I have videos playing in the background, usually lectures. I like to listen to scientists or philosophers or documentaries. Just let them play in the background. Just sort of let them rattle around in my head. And something that I see a lot. So I see people on YouTube and discussion forums launching critiques of what is generally consensus opinion in the scientific community on various topics. Not surprisingly, these topics are usually closely tied to politics or to religion, i.e. stuff that's got nothing to do with science and doesn't have anything to contribute to scientific discourse. But that's, whatever. Everybody's got a right to an opinion, they've got a right to express it. But what irritates me, I have a bachelor's degree in science. I studied computer and information sciences, and in order to get that degree I had to do some hard science. And even that was really challenging. I can't even imagine how difficult it must be to get like a PhD in, say, physics, or a PhD in, say, geology, or paleobotany, or any of these other sciences, climate science, astrophysics. But it never ceases to amaze me that there are these armchair Yahoos out there who, when they hear some scientific hypothesis or theory or finding that they just personally don't like because they think it is an affront to their religion, or they think it threatens their politics, they think that they're going to think of something that the scientists didn't think of, and they make these cases which are just friggin' inane. I seriously had someone tell me the other day that the reason the world's getting warmer is because we're coming out of the last ice age. Of course it's getting warmer. Okay. Yeah, we were in an ice age and we're not in an ice age now. So clearly we are coming out of an ice age. Yeah, obviously. That would tend to lead to warming. Do you seriously think that somebody who went through the trouble to get a PhD in climatology and did a huge study involving thousands of climate scientists really think that they're not smart enough to understand that? Come on! That's why it always jumps to conspiracy theories, because, yeah, obviously, a climatologist would understand this. Okay? It boggles my mind in the first place. Some couch potato sitting in his armchair is not going to knock down theories that were hard-won science. It's not going to happen. You're not going to prove evolution is false from your armchair. You're not going to disprove global warming from your lazy boy. Okay? You're not the only person in the universe who's ever heard of the urban heat island effect. Climatologists are aware of the urban heat island effect. That is accounted for, obviously. If these theories, if these hypotheses were that easy to knock down, scientists would have knocked it down themselves. That's the way science works. Shitty theories don't make it through peer review. They eventually get found out. As more and more data gets, fitted into place, as more and more findings get fitted into place, if a theory doesn't fit, eventually it'll be discarded. That's the way it works. It doesn't work because some armchair Yahoo says, oh, well, the reason why we didn't come from monkeys is because there were still monkeys. Nobody is that stupid who has a PhD in evolutionary biology, okay? Just because you can think of something that you can't explain doesn't mean it can't be explained. And it doesn't mean that scientists haven't already thought of that. And it drives me crazy when I hear these ridiculous arguments. It drives me bonkers. Drives me bonkers. But honestly, sometimes I just get so tired of it, I just don't care. I just don't care anymore. I don't want to argue about evolution with someone who's that obtuse. I don't want to argue about global warming with someone who thinks that scientists are lying about global warming in order to make money. What do you do with someone who's that crazy? Forget it. I don't need it. You know what? We'll wait 50 years. And when the planet is boiling hot, and when the environment's really fucked up, then we'll deal with it. And it'll be that much worse. But there's nothing I can do to convince people. It just pisses me off. Anyway, I don't want to turn this into a 20-minute rant or a 10-minute rant. It's just something that's been on my mind. Take care, guys.